They say I like witchcraft, cause I'm a hex investor. But my knowledge is the medicine, the cure for cancer. I'm black, so I'll never be La Cosa Nostra. But I like what I like, Hedron and Icosa.
What's going on, everybody? It's your host, the Crypto Wonder. Hope you're doing well. Let's get right into it. So, there's always something going on in the crypto space. You know? I mean, it's non-stop. It's 24/7. There are no breaks. The blockchains do not take any breaks unless you're Solana. You understand? It's always active. Morning, noon, night, rain, sleet, snow, earthquakes. Shout out to the people who succumbed to that ill fate recently over in Turkey. It's crazy. But throughout everything that happens and occurs in life, you have these programs that just work. They just work while life continues. You know, these last couple of days, if you're in the Hex community and you also pay attention to some of the Hex derivatives that were created, within the last year, you would notice, if you're in specific communities like subcommunities like Hedron and Icosa, that there's been a nice boost in yield these last couple days, right? And what I find interesting is the fact that even now, almost a year later with Hedron, right? And 6 months later with Icosa, and let's say 3 months later since the first auction began within the Icosa contracts, the auctions, as far as, well, the auctions were started a long time ago, but we're talking about specifically with the biddings as far as with Icosa contract. There's not many. I mean, folks are, I don't know, people are just not really taking the chance to really give specifically Icosa, more attention that it needs. I think it needs a lot more attention than it's receiving. I mean, shout out to the whole Telegram group in Icosa that keeps things popping, keeps the information going. Again, it's 24/7, so it's just crazy. It's incredible. Shout out to Alex, who created Hedron and Icosa, right? But it seems like it's not. It needs more. Like, not as far as the Icosa contract. I'm saying, like, the word needs to be spread out and shared even more than it is right now, than what's going on right now. Because, again, a year ago, just for staking Hex, not only just holding Hex, but for staking Hex, a year plus later, who would have thought that all these derivatives would have been created? And with these derivatives, you can stake the derivatives to earn more different coins, more yield, more rewards, just from staking Hex, because it all goes back to Hex. It all goes back to Hex. Before you start talking about Hedron, Icosa, etc., you need to really appreciate Hex for what it is. When you're staking Hex, you earn Hedron. For as long as you stake Hex, you're earning Hedron. You're not paying to earn Hedron. You're just staking and you're earning it, which you could use however you like. Now you can do a bunch of more different things than we were able to do before Icosa. Now we have Icosa. It's just a trifecta of magnificence, in my opinion. But people just don't, I don't know. You have this thing that's connected with Hex called a T-share, which from what I'm gathering, only a small amount of people, a group of people really understand and appreciate what the T-share is and can explain it. And I'm going to tell you right now, folks, I'm still learning about the T-share. It's complicated. And I've been following the community for a couple years. I'm still learning about the T-share. I'm appreciating the fact that this thing is just designed. It consistently goes up and to the right. When people end stake, their stakes come to an end, it ratchets up the T-share rate, where folks have to acquire more Hex to obtain the same T-shares that they once had when they were staking. And happens. It's not going to reverse. This is just how it's going to be. The performance of the T-share, in other words, it outperformed Hex if you were holding it liquid. When Hex made its first all-time high, the T-share rate, when Hex made its first all-time high, 10,000x, the T-share rate went up to, like, they say 15,000x. It's in the chart. It's in the charts. I'm not like, this is not make-believe. This is all documented. The T-share rate goes up, period. And you have Icosa now, a token that is built on top, that was created on top of Hex, that has the T-share functionality or capabilities within the same coin twice, 2 different ways. Twice the power. That T-share is embedded in the Icosa token. It's like times 2. And folks are, I don't know. Like at this point right now, I know everybody's waiting for a sacrifice chain to come out. Everyone who's participated in the community, who participated in the sacrifice period and everything, we're all waiting for the sacrifice chain to come out. But until that happens, like, appreciate the fact that when you're staking these tokens, you're earning yield daily. You're making money daily during a bear market. I've said this before. I've said this for a long time. We have to appreciate what we have. That's because most people in the world do not know what this is about. They don't know what this is about. And then you have people who do, who have access to this, who simply don't care that Hedron is a thing, that Icosa is this thing. And that's all right. That's all right. But should things move in the way that they're moving and progressing in the future, during the next bull market, the next 2 bull markets, another year, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15 years from now, like, it's my opinion, we're not going to have this same type of conversation, and the market is not going to look the way it looks now in 5, 10, 15 years. And if we're still here and fortunate enough to see it and to witness what's about to happen, it's going to be, beyond words. I'm going to be pleasantly surprised at the way Hedron works. These things are like turbo boosting Hex. They're all designed to just send Hex straight to space. Fuel injection, like that's it. And it's here. It's what's happening now, today. You can get in today and do whatever you want if that's your choice. If not, you could watch on the sidelines. Doesn't matter. Do what you will, but this thing is just incredible to me. This is just incredible. Out of all the stuff that I've seen, as far as like things that, because a lot of things in the past have come out to claim that they were, going to help the Hex contract, this and that and this, hasn't been as successful. They've scammed the community. But these things right here, Hedron's going to be a full year since they launched, the end of February of last year. They launched an entire year. No one could say they got scammed. No one could say the project is rug pulled on anybody. There was no sacrifice period for Hedron. There was no ICO for Hedron. You didn't have to donate anything. You just earn it. And then with the advent of ICOSA, you could use your Hedron, you could use your Hex, you could use different things to include ICOSA. You could create HSI stakes, sell it to the buyback contract, and receive ICOSA. And do whatever you want with your ICOSA. You might even make more by selling it to the ICOSA than it costs you to just create the HSI contract, depending on what the market prices and everything the activity is looking like for the moment. You could use ICOSA, buy more Hex, do everything all over again. You could just so much utility involved, you know? You could use ICOSA and just stake the ICOSA to earn more ICOSA, more Hedron at the same time. You could stake your Hedron to earn ICOSA, okay? You could engage if it was too late for you to earn WATSA, or not even earn WATSA, but to create WATSA. You can go to OpenSea, the NFT marketplace, and, see what you like and possibly, bid on something that you want to engage in WATSA and earn yield on every day with that. Like, it's just, come on. It's not hard. Like, I don't see why, without a community, things won't thrive. Without a community, blockchains won't work. Without a community, nothing. I mean, this is all what community is, the absolute pivotal aspect, very pertinent, integral aspect to all of this in making this work. Without a community, Bitcoin would just be what it is, just code. Here we are rallying behind what we like, and that's what gives it value. And a lot of people are just missing a serious opportunity here. Just in my opinion. Look, you do what you want. That's just all I'm saying is opinion. What do I know? I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not trying to tell you what to do with your bread. I'm just telling you what this math is doing on the computer, and it's redonkulous. Redonkulous. Never mind the fact that these things are on two other chains too, two other forked Ethereum chains that people it's even more, seems like people are ashamed to talk about it because I guess there's not a big enough community supporting those other two fork chains, but those copies are over there as well. Time will tell, people. Time will tell what's in store for all of us. But like I said before in my previous live stream, man, we all prosper and win the right way. I'm going to keep this one short. I'm going to catch on the next one. Be well and take care.
Westside Gun did his thing, man. He did his thing. Mr. T meets Mr. Betrayal. Mr. T meets Mr. Betrayal. The kids call me old timer. Why? Cause I'm shining. Brighter than Richard Hart's Black Diamond. Enigma. And tell the children put the guns down and stop wilding. They on demon time. You hear the police sirens? Fatherless kids and mothers who are childless. Some adults are ill-stricken and they're dying. You're not a man if you can't look them in the iris. Hex IV positive with the virus. The post-chain strains smoke it in papyrus. And post-X will be more desirous. The cosmic diviner, the cosmic designer structured my environment. Had to atone for my sins for refinement, and teach the kids to avoid confinement, and not get back for the work they got on consignment, and not get back for the work they got on consignment. Learn about crypto, new information highway. Move smart with the transaction signing.